morning everybody, you are watching Busy Bee's channel and today we are in front of the White House and I have a very special guest to talk to. Good morning, sir. How are you today? Oh, I think I haven't switched on the microphone, so he said that he was fine. So I have a question for you. What did you do last week during the quarantine? You have to speak up a little bit. I think they didn't really get it. So he said that he had slept all week. My next question, what will happen after the Easter holidays? I think the traffic here is so bad that people really don't understand you. Maybe I can give you a call later on? Thank you, that would be very nice. This is such a dork. Let's talk about indirect speech. If you want to repeat what somebody else said, you use the indirect speech. For example, I asked that guy out there, "How are you today?" He should have answered, "I'm fine." Those are both direct speeches because you have those inverted commas that shows you that those are direct sentences. If you want to repeat the "I'm fine" now, you put in front, "he said that." That is the phrase that shows that you say something that somebody else said. You have to change the I to the he because you're not talking about yourself. You're talking about him. And you have to change the tense. And this is the tricky thing about it. That makes indirect speech difficult. But if you want to write a story, this is really a perfect way of telling what somebody else said. And this is really high quality. So if you can use that, he said that, blah, 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 that really impresses everybody. I am fine. And here we have, he was fine. Let's find out what to do. Second sentence. What did you do last week? I slept all day. I slept all day is the direct sentence. We change it. We take the phrase he said that. The I again is changed to the he. He. And now we have here a simple past and we have to change it to past perfect. I will explain that to you in a second. And in the third sentence, what will happen after the Easter holidays? I will visit my family. I will visit is changed into would. The will is changed into the would. And we have the I and the he again. And this is the phrase that we have. So, changing those tenses is called the backshift of tenses. That's what makes it difficult, but also that shows you if you can use that your English is really, really good. And here we go, the backshift of tenses. The rule is aus present wird past, aus past wird past perfect. That's what you have to keep in mind. That's the backshift of tenses. And now I will explain that to you. First we start with the simple present, I go swimming. I have prepared that for you already. And in simple past, you change the simple present to the simple past and you change to go and you say went. He said that he went swimming. That only works if the introduction sentence is in simple past. He said that. Okay, keep that in mind. Then the rule is aus past wird past perfect. So all the past tenses are changed into past perfect. And that makes it easy now. All the pasts are past perfect. I went by bus. I went by bus. He said that he had gone by bus. Had plus third form. Had gone by bus. I have been ill. Have been is the present perfect. And we change the present perfect to past perfect. He said that he had sorry, he had been ill. Get it? Had been. The past perfect is, well, the past perfect is past perfect. You can't change it back. It stays the same. You have past perfect in the front and you have past perfect in the back. I had gone home. He said that he had gone home. And the last one is the will and the would. We will fly to Rome. Will is changed into would. He said, you can skip the that, you can leave it out. So you can say, he said we would fly to Rome. I think you need this one for the final exam. If you write texts in simple past and you want to tell something, you keep in mind that the indirect speech is had plus third form. I think this is what you have to keep in mind. Had plus third form. This is your formula to keep in mind. I watched a report last week on television, and there was a psychiatrist, and he said when you are in quarantine, you might start talking to your pets or to your plants or to your plush toys. And he said that's absolutely no problem, so there's nothing to worry about. The only thing you have to worry about is when they answer back.